And as we keep playing these vicious cycles through this soul contract, the scalar field, but you have to pull yourself out of the ego. Yes, you are form. You are creating nothing in the parentheses. You're creating, turning it into, the moment you stare, you create it into a particle. And that particle means that your vibration and your frequencies all create you. And when you look and you're like, well, I know I matter, damn it. Well, if you really look under a microscope, you're not matter at all. Matter means a solid. No, and what you see is emptiness. This little spot. Hey, I see something. That's matter. No, that's actually you vibrating. And we're constantly, our cells are constantly beep, beep, oh, in and out of existence. What should I be? Oh, I like this field. Oh, you know what? What's the new timeline? Oh, yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Is this a mandala? Why isn't that? Oh, you're popping in and out. Your consciousness is saying, what do I want to create? What particle do I need to hang on to? What parameters do I need to create? But what's happening is that when you heal the parentheses, what you're going to find out is you're changing the information and you're returning to love and you're holding a whole different frequency. So once you get done with that human scale, you have a whole different scale that's coming in. You haven't finished the top and you're done and you die. No, there's a whole other level you didn't even notice existed. But what happens to that ego is exactly where it needs to be. Well, Brenda, what do you mean? Well, I'm glad you asked. Because in the parentheses in life, we have to have that human form. And when you have that human form that begins to see, okay, here's the eyelashes, and you have this cute little nose and the lips and the chin, give it some hair. But what you see was when you had this particle, you have the healing power to collapse time, space, energy, anything between that to become down to this point. But you also have the power to transform it back into a wave. You're a constant wave. But when you start to over-identify with matter, you become ego in your frontal lobe, and spirit is, I don't know, off the freaking planet. Hey, where's God? Well, look up. When you heal, change, get rid of these limitations, all of a sudden you're going to notice that you are spirit being and you're creating something you actually can see. And you're in charge, whether it is going to be a permanent thing or you got the ability to be magical. And I think that is just freaking awesome. That is what we're doing. But I have to tell you all these things. I have to teach you all these things. But notice how you will get stuck on one little thing. And it will be that relationship field. But it is when you get into a state that you're not aware of. So let's say you're in your ego state and you are in pain and suffering and your physical body. Okay, so we have the physical, we have the emotional, we have the mental, and we have the spirit. And if your ego is saying, as a particle, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, and it's the original, just about pulled my earring out of my instant. Ow. That's because you spiritually said, I have to have the construction, which is the mental, and I have to have the emotions to back it up. Okay. And then I have to have this. But if you come in as not whole, but you come in as parts, you are then can go from the original of healthy to being unhealthy. So my deficiency is that in order to help them to calm their shit down was I had to be deficient so that they could be at peace. But the more deficient I was the more no energy that fed the physical, and my physical body started to fall apart. So then I took parts of me and I gagged them and stuck them in a corner with no parameters. We're amazing. But it's in the belief systems. in order for you to get your need met, and you won't hear it until you hear the stories you tell. And they're usually funny things. Well, remember that other day? And spirit will show, I want, and usually it has to do with the external, the environment, because that's how you've learned to feed yourself. Because in a way, you have to socialize or interact with other conscious things in order to create something. But in the ego, which is out of 100% of not wholeness, yeah. Because what if you're in spiritual debt? Oh shit, then you are not really sure who the I is, but you know that you got to get your needs met because there was that one feeling of, oh, I feel whole, I feel whole. And this is where heroin and things like come in. It takes a split second. This means every part of your nervous system, your 6 S's, are completely balanced. Safety, security, stability, sanity, serenity, space. Everybody underestimates that freedom. So you can't get it, and you know it. So your ego will zero in on saying is, oh, it's that one thing. It's that one thing. I want to provide so I can feel the successes balanced. There's your equation. Yep, that's math, spiritual math. For instance, I want them to what? So you're using your sensory system to go get proof. So we know that we're going to use our sensory system to get proof. You know that you are not whole and you're vibrating out of place and you're all... Our brain is saying we want to complete this. We want it to make sense. We want to do this and that. So we have to survive. So we have to learn to come with a conclusion. Left brain says, forget that bullshit of, oh, seeing the bigger picture. I need to survive this. Get to the conclusion. It must be that. Why? Because it's based on the what? The firsts. The first what? You solved it. What do you mean I fucking solved it? I'm still going through it. Oh, when you're little, though, you're irrational thinking. You're a little, imagine a 2-year-old. If I might want my passy back. I want the passy to provide, I need them or the passy to provide what? Peace. So I can feel I solved it. Okay, so we know that this is more of a peace thing. So you're going to look out. I don't have peace. It's your fault. It's your fault. Oh, see, I know that thing. So conclusions. It must be that. So you solved it by, how can I manipulate to get what I want? Again, this is not a bad thing. This is about survival with ego. In 5D, you're learning that we're just spirits just going to provide it. You don't have to be in survival. You're just going to freaking thrive. You want to know how I thrived this morning? So I went to bed. I had this reset, time dilate and shit. Did my show yesterday, like normal. Woke up this morning. I had 458 when I went to bed last night of bowlers. And today I have 469. Woo, coming in alignment somewhere. I did some healing. But you can't figure out how to use all of you, as you clearly said, I can't have all of me because I have to work through all these frequencies, these life themes that we put in their freaking little way. Nah. They're all learning tools. And so you first use, well, you can't blame yourself. When you first came out, I think it was Vienna Stabile from Theta Healing that told us a story about how a baby would show love. The baby's so adorable. It's the most beautiful thing in the world. Oh my God. And so now a person goes out of the room and there's 20 people in there with a baby, all cooing and all of that. And love is just everywhere to be found. And the baby is conscious now, and it goes, my temple, didn't even know I had one, was, what the hell is that? It was hungry. Not enough knowledge to know that. All of a sudden, it was like, nope, didn't take care of that. Oh, I gotta look outside. Yeah. Oh, no, still hungry. Ah, listen to the baby. Still hungry. No, still hungry. Diaper change. No, still hungry. Oh, they're hugging me. No, I, I can't communicate. I can't communicate. Oh yeah, that solved it. How did you get your need met of milk? You put 1 + 1 = 2. You said if I scream, because that one was the way it worked, I got milk, which satisfied my hunger, which I didn't even know I had. It worked. So now I'm hungry again. I'm starting to learn language, baby language. It isn't going to be words. Hey, mom, hear my deep voice? Give me some milk. I don't have that ability yet. Sign language. No, not yet. So, oh, it worked. That's my language. Hey, they're not getting what I want. I worked before. Yeah, what you're doing over there, not paying attention to me? I have another need that needs to be hugged, loved. Yeah, I see what you're doing. That ain't working. I'll be cute. Yeah, that ain't working. You know what? I'm going to go to my toolbox. I'm going to look in my filing cabinet. I wonder if that screaming thing will work there. Still around that phone. What? Hey, shit, that worked. Scream. Okay. Get attention. No, attention. Yeah. Who said being a baby was tough? I got this down pat. You're not even in preschool yet. And then your needs increase and they change. And it means I gotta learn a whole nother skill. Yeah, a whole nother language. Now you're in spirit school. Not that hard. But your brain goes, what are you talking about? It's not how other people do it. This is shocking. So I want. We don't even hear ourselves.